Hello and welcome back to AniCap Explained. Today we'll be recapping the anime Urusei Yatsura. Let's begin. The tale begins as a fleet of alien spaceships appears above the world, ready to invade Earth. Meanwhile in Japan, Ataru Moriboshi gets into a fight with his girlfriend Shinobu for being a pervert. As he stands on the verge of a bridge dejected, a monk wandering around named Sakuranbo, aka Cherry, thinks that Ataru is about to commit suicide and tries to stop him. However, in his attempt to save him, he pushes Ataru into the freezing river. He manages to get out and hits Cherry. Suddenly, his mother and girlfriend come running to find him. They inform him of the aliens and that the government is looking for him. Out of nowhere, government personnel appear and take him to his house, where the leader of the aliens is waiting for him. The invaders explain that they need to have a showdown with a random person that their computer picked out, and that person happens to be Ataru. They challenge him to a tag game when suddenly a beautiful girl wearing a yellow bikini flies down from a spaceship. She introduces herself as Lum, the daughter of the leader. It is explained that he will have 10 days to catch Lum by grabbing her horns, and if he succeeds, the aliens will leave. Ataru, being the pervert he is, agrees after taking a look at Lum, although Shinobu gets angry at his actions. The next day, both contestants enter a field where the whole world watches them. As the game starts, Ataru rushes to her, but Lum evades and starts to fly and is unfazed. He vows to capture her. However, 9 days pass by in a blink and he is not able to catch her. At night, Ataru is resting in his room as his friends watch over him. They chat for a bit and Shinobu tells him that she will marry him if he manages to capture Lum. On the next and final day, encouraged by Shinobu's words, Ataru tries his utmost to catch Lum. He manages to grab a hold of her leg but is electrocuted when she reveals her electric power. With unwavering determination, Ataru gets up and manages to grab her again, but this time he accidentally takes her bikini off. Lum gets embarrassed and rushes to Ataru to take her clothing back, when he uses this to his advantage and grabs her horns and winning the competition. After winning, he loudly proclaims that it is time to get married, but Lum mistakes this for a proposal and tells him that she will marry him. The leader of the aliens also accepts this decision. On the other hand, Shinobu gets pissed off and walks away as Ataru claims this is all a misunderstanding. The following day, Lum visits his house and states that she will live with him from now. But she gets jealous when he talks to Shinobu and electrocutes him repeatedly. Ataru yells at her, making her cry, and she leaves. Ataru now thinks that he can talk to Shinobu in peace. He calls her, but Lum uses her powers to intercept their call. Ataru decides to visit her in person, but Lum again uses her power to prevent them from the meeting. However, she fails and decides to crash her spaceship at them. She then clings onto Ataru in the smokescreen, causing Shinobu to misunderstand the situation yet again and making her leave. The next day at school, the teacher and all classmates, including Shinobu, are angry at him who is being transformed by Lum. Shinobu is extremely annoyed and brutally beats him. Because of these consistent acts, he decides to sneak out of his house. He eats at a restaurant when suddenly he sees a broadcast on the news that his family had put of him going missing. He immediately freaks out and hurriedly walks out before the other customers notice. On his way out, he bumps into a blue-haired beauty woman named Sakura. She reveals that she has poor health and also that she is a shrine maiden. Upon looking at his face, she brings him to her shrine where she wants to exorcise him and his bad luck. Once there, he is greeted by Sakura's mother, who looks like Cherry. He puts 2 and 2 together and tries to escape, but is captured and taken to the exorcism room. Once there, Sakura starts her ritual but keeps getting interrupted by her health. However, every time she is disturbed, more and more demons appear and approach Ataru. Suddenly, Sakura feels refreshed and claims that she hasn't felt so healthy in her life, revealing that all the demons that appeared were the cause of the illnesses that ailed her. She then proceeds her ritual and manages to blow away all the demons, which ends in a Grim Reaper appearing and injuring Ataru with his scythe. He is taken to the hospital where it is revealed that Cherry is the brother of Sakura's mother. Meanwhile, all of Ataru's family and friends are crying at his bedside while he lies there unconscious. A nurse walks into the room, which causes Ataru to promptly wake up. Everyone gets angry at him and Lum electrocutes him once again. Later on, Ataru asks Cherry to help him not be electrocuted by Lum. He delivers him a box that contains a letter and yellow ribbons. The letter informs him that the ribbons have a power that seals Lum's Oni powers. He puts them on her, which makes her happy to get a gift from her husband, and the ribbons appear to do what they are meant to. Ataru is happy that now he can stop being attacked by lightning every day. However, Lum soon discovers the letter. She attacks Ataru after learning the truth, putting him in a headlock and forcing him to take off her ribbons. She then proceeds to shock Ataru, claiming he got what he had coming to him. Before we move forward, take a moment to subscribe to the channel. Done? Well then let's continue. Now back at their high school, Ataru is again being attacked by Shinobu because she is annoyed with the constant flirting he is having with Lum. She throws a desk at him which he dodges and breaks a window. As they go and take a look outside, a blue-haired boy is hanging from a tree by a parachute holding onto the desk. It is revealed that this young man is Shotaro Mendo, a new transfer student from a wealthy family. He states that he jumped off a plane in order to avoid being late for school. Shinobu apologizes to him for throwing the desk, but he tells her that a beauty like her should not apologize. In class, Mendo uses cringy lines which makes the girls fall head over heels for him. He also meets Lum and is disappointed that she is married to a disgrace such as Ataru. As homeroom starts, the teacher informs the students that the agenda for the day is to appoint a class president. Mendo volunteers for this position and tells them that his policies will involve severe punishments for anyone who is lazy, adding that these punishments will not be implemented on the girls. All the guys figure out that their life will become hell if Mendo was to become president, and they put the only person who is special as a candidate, which is Ataru. The class votes on the person they want to elect and the score is tied. Mendo is disgusted that he is matched with a dim-witted person like Ataru and challenges him to a duel. To make it official, he throws a glove toward him but Ataru dodges it. He runs away but is concerned about the rooftop. Mendo throws a glove at him again but the glove hits Lum, who saw her darling and came to meet him. Ataru tells her that Mendo challenged her to a duel. Lum is angered at this statement and promptly electrocutes him. As the other students come to watch the result, Ataru claims that he has won against Mendo. This causes Mendo to commit seppuku, but he is stopped. As a few days go by, Mendo learns that he has feelings for Lum and Ataru learns that Shinobu has feelings for Mendo. The class is taken for an outdoor activity day. Mendo invites Lum to a limestone cave that is close to their location. She agrees, but only if Ataru also joins. Ataru agrees after inviting Shinobu, thinking that he might have a chance to sweep her off her feet. After entering the dark cave, Mendo and Ataru join forces and conjure up a plan to split the group. They do so successfully, but the pairing is not what they expected. Mendo and Shinobu are stuck together while Lum and Ataru make up the second pair. They soon reunite and proceed further into the cave. They again split up, but this time the guys end up together. After learning of their failure, they try to find the girls but cannot find them as the path diverges into three ways. There he reveals to Ataru that he had a serious case of claustrophobia while desperately holding onto him. Ataru commends him for being able to invite Lum into a place where he would be scared shitless when Mendo informs him that he can overcome his fears as long as girls are looking at him. Suddenly, the girls come back and Mendo goes back to normal. After joining up, they return back but don't remember which way they came from. Suddenly the flashlight runs out of power. As they all panic, Lum uses her powers to light up the area but accidentally gives power to an odd spaceship that was hidden away in the cave. The spaceship turns on and flies away, clearly an opening that allows the group to leave. Meanwhile, a glimpse into the spaceship reveals that it hosted a humanoid alien inside resting within a chamber. Thanks for watching. If you liked it, then please consider subscribing to our channel. We'll see you at the next one.